Hello and welcome to this last edition of the 23-24 school year, Mr. Hime. I'm Lynn Cordish, your host, joined by our superintendent.
Wow, graduation week.
Yes, senior week.
Senior week, yes. So excited to celebrate our seniors. What a great group of seniors we've had. You know, we got 3 academic all-staters, 6 national merit, numerous kids with 30s on their ACTs, and tons of other accomplishments we've had throughout the year with this senior class. Very excited for the class of 2024 as they walk across the stage Thursday and Friday.
That's right. 3 graduations. We had the celebration last week for several of our schools to include the LVA Gateway, and it was a packed house. So
yes,
lots of great things.
And one thing we talk about every year is throughout the years, the security at graduation probably changes or gets tweaked, and it gets more similar to what we do at football games. But it's really not a whole lot different what we're doing this year from last year, but most of the people who go to graduations didn't go last year because most of them are going with this year's seniors, not last year's. So just quick rundown. They'll have the barriers you walk through, and it'll just be the walk-through weapons detectors. So it should move really fast like the football games do. Bags, they like clear-through bags, not big, bulky bags. And so very similar to what we do at football games. And I know they've announced it to the classes, but for those, if you've got questions, please call your school and ask, because this is about the kids and getting them across the stage and their moment. So, and it's about, I think we got well over 900 students graduating this year, so we're excited for.
Lots of celebrations and lots of activity. We have 5th grade promotion, and then even on Thursday, we have all of our middle schools having theirs.
Yes, so Thursday we have the middle schools having theirs. We have, I get the look. Who's graduating Thursday?
High School. You got to check our website.
Check our website.
So many things going on.
Because all 3 are going on. We have all of our middle schools. Mm-hmm. So it does, and we move them every year. So
rotation.
The rotation. Mm-hmm. But we have a graduation Thursday at 5, which I believe is MAC, and then we have 2. Well, here goes. You catch me. Then we have 2 Friday at 10 and 2 o'clock.
I do know the times because
we do have our security with parking and things, and we know that 10 to 2 is quick. So try not to get there too early if you're in the 2 o'clock, because you got to remember the 10 o'clock one will be over about 11:30. Move them out. It's about 12:30 before the parking lot clears out and they start letting people in. So you'll just be waiting. So get there around 12:30. But very excited about it.
Yes, we had a lot of great things going on this school year, Mr. Hime.
It's been a super year.
It has been. And congratulations, because our athletic teams, and we just had 2 track. So
yes,
Eisenhower
had some state champions, some individual state champions. Be sure and get on our website and look at Twitter and look on there, and you'll see some of our winners. And there's social media all over the place. Some of the people who had successful in the college signings and so forth. So we're excited about those. We had a great military celebration.
Salute to service.
Salute to service a couple of weeks ago for those of our students who have signed up to go to the military. Very exciting, as I've always said. The military families have made my life great, because I get to celebrate those freedoms and live the life I live because others have sacrificed so I can. And so I, from the bottom of my heart, a shout out to the families that we have that are military families, and our students who are stepping up and going into service. It's amazing to me. So big shout out to all of those students.
Absolutely. And just as quick as we end the year, we are preparing for our summer program.
Oh, yes.
Lots of activity going on.
We have our summer camps where we do a lot of things. I know the arts are back into that because we had some arts last year in our summer camp for our elementaries, and it went over great. I think we've doubled that this year. We're attempting to double it. But our summer camps are going strong. So if you're interested in summer camp, be sure and get on. I know we got our STEM camps.
Yep, the makerspace. Actually, that's a great thing for the elementary. The morning is summer camp. The afternoon is makerspace.
Yes.
So it's a great transition.
And then don't forget, at the sites, we have breakfast and lunch all summer long. So you need to get on those sites so your students get a way to get your kids out of the house, go eat breakfast, go eat lunch. But be a part of our summer camp. Be a part of our makerspace camps. And then we have a credit recovery or acceleration, either way you want to look at it. If there's a class you want to take, I think we have a lot of kids, like we'll take Oklahoma history in the summer, and eighth graders going into ninth graders who haven't had it yet, because it's something that's required. But again, part of the deal to create the opportunities is to clear up some of the required and make space so you can take electives that fit your pathway or your academy and and better prepare you for that future you're looking for.
And then we have, for the first time in quite a long time at Lawton Public Schools, is our driver's ed program, which starts next week.
Yep. We had some who ask about teaching driver's ed. Why don't we teach it anymore? And we have bought these Traverses back during the ESSER money came in, and then the fleet price on those was very reasonable, and we had bought them to transport teachers and things. But during the summer, they just sat there, and so that brainstorm, why don't we offer driver's ed for our students during the summer? And so we're doing that as part of our summer, our after school program as well, just to create more opportunities for our students.
Is there anything you want to share with our families?
Because we got a week left, but this time of the year is still weather.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people got stranded at the airports yesterday because of weather, including myself. But that weather patterns are coming through, and we've seen schools that's had serious damage. Nearest one, Sulphur. Big shout out. I know the Sulphur superintendent well, and those people are working through it. But please be prepared for weather, and please know if it happens during school time, we have safe places. We have a shelter in place for bad weather, and if the sirens are going off, you can't get your kid out of the school building. So if you want your student prior to it, if you're concerned, DVAP them, call them in absent, or come get them early. But once we go to shelter in place, we can't open up to let parents get their students. And I know that as a parent, that always concerned me, because if I want my kid, I should be able to get my kid. But this is one of those rare instances where that just doesn't happen for safety, because the safety of the whole is what we're concerned with. So, watch the weather the next few days, and watch it the rest of the tornado season. Even when school's out, we want all of our people to stay safe. Hopefully we get through another season without any major damage. So far, we've been really lucky at Lawton Public Schools. And but again, as you know, in Oklahoma, we can have all 4 seasons in one day. So that storm could fire up tomorrow or tonight or any. It seems like the scariest times is when it says 5%. If it says 100%, we're all good, because the weatherman can never be 100%. But 5%, there's a chance. So watch the weather, stay safe, and know that we have a plan at school. So if something happens, most of our elementaries now have safe rooms. We're working to continue to add safe rooms to those that don't, and basements and other things we have. So
that's right. We're working. And then I know graduation Thursday is going to be some weather, so we'll keep an eye. We always do.
But the good thing is we're indoor graduations. One reason we go indoors is so we're not moving graduations around. With 3 of them, if you had to start canceling and postponing and moving around, it would become very, very disruptive. Mm-hmm. And one thing we want it to be is as normal as possible for this senior class to walk across the stage and have that day. And then the other thing we need to talk about, that we try to talk about, is pre-enrollment is here. Your students should be in classes. Be sure you look over that course catalog and look at those opportunities, and have discussions throughout the summer with school people or your counselors or your principals about the academies and pathways and those career choices. And if your child's a 7th grader going into 8th grade and they choose our medical academy and get in those pathways and they decide they want to be an engineer, we'll just move them to the engineer academy. We're not locking kids into any commitment. We're just, if they want to get into the medical field, it's a twofold thing. One, we'll start giving them classes that fit that, so they can decide give them a better knowledge if they really want that career, so they can change, because it'd be easier to change your junior year in high school than your junior year in college. Correct. It'd be cheaper to change your junior year in high school than your junior year in college. So we want to give them as much knowledge as we can. And so when we say when you walk across the stage, we want you to be employed, enlisted, or enrolled. Well, enlisted seems easy, but is it? Because there's 139 or 200. There's hundreds of career paths, even in the military. So hopefully we can give you more hands-on and different, expose you to some of those pathways, so you can make that choice when you join the military. Enrolled is in a college or career tech or other higher education. And again, but when you enroll, you got to pick a college that fits that field. And also, so again, that exposure should help you pick your college, pick the major you want when you get in that college. And the employed is, hopefully we can give you as much training as we can. So when you walk across the stage, if you choose employed, you're choosing employed at a higher rate of pay than if you have zero training. So that's kind of, it's easy to say the 3 E's, but then when you break it down, there's a lot more to it.
And we have great opportunities coming up. I know what's coming down the pipeline for our students. So next year is going to be even more incredible with what we
informed.
have. That's it.
Yes.
We've got lots of great things. Mr. Hime, what else would you like to celebrate?
Hey, another school year ago. I hope everybody has a great summer. We'll probably have a couple of these throughout the summer just to let you know what's going on as far as the different things and opportunities that are as we move forward. But again, until 24-25 school year.
Another year comes and goes.
Yes.
So thank everybody for being here with us and watching weekly and then submitting questions. And that's still going to be open this summer.
Throughout the summer, yes.
Share that again.
Yeah, it's info at lps.org. LawtonPS.org.
There you go.
Sorry. At LawtonPS.org. Or this LawtonPS.org is our website. And throughout the summer, sometimes if we get a question on something and say, hey, we do need to bring this up, we may have a podcast just to answer your question. So send us questions. Give us a reason to have a podcast this summer. Make sure we're answering it. We believe at Lawton Public Schools that communication is one of the most important things we do. And communicating with our community members and our families is at the top of our list. And that's why we do this podcast. It's just another form of communication. So if there's things you're missing or things you think we can do better in communication, let us know and we'll work to improve it.
You are right. And be sure to follow our social media pages because we've still got tons to share and celebrate. But it is the end for our class of 2024. So we want to wish you all congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
And best luck as you enter the next chapter of your life.
Yes. So
all right.
Until next time.
Until next time, you guys be well, stay safe, make positive impacts, and happy summer.